More late night shopping center walking around. This one didn't have a name. I think the one across the street has a name though, but we'll go walk over there. This area is in Mesa. We're right down the street from Thompson High School. With some places that I remember that used to be here, so we'll go ahead and walk around and talk about them. Let's see what we got. Alright, right now we're outside Raising Arizona Preschool. And then there's some sort of seafood house that has like lobster statues over there. Maybe we'll walk a little closer to that. But everything else in this shopping center is like dead. There's like nothing. I don't know. Let me try to adjust myself here. There we go. Get my straps all unbunched. Pretty quiet, other than the chirping. Alright, so let's double check everything's still recording correctly. It is. Let's walk around. So this area, generally, we're gonna go across the street there because that's kind of where I remember mostly. But this area is gone through a resurgence, but then kind of fallen off again, I guess. Not really fallen off, but here's that seafood house. Cajun house. I don't even know if it's still there anymore. It's hard to tell if it's even open anymore or not. It seems like it would be because they got expensive decorations outside. But everything else here is like not open, available. Some sort of Italian restaurant. Maybe it's still here, I don't know. Nah, there's a sign on the wall. Looks like it's closed. Palladino's. Oh, it's coming soon. Okay, so it is coming. They have something coming in here. This is now open. Looks like a barber shop. Got barbershop stuff there. But it says it's available, so I don't know. Is that, I mean, it's closed now or what? Down the street over here we have McDonald's. See, this shopping center doesn't have a name. I think the big draw over here has probably got to be Amada's, the Mexican food restaurant, if it's even still here. I don't even know. They got this big sign here talking about a drive-thru. We'll walk out here in the street. Intentionally want to get over there, that side. I've never been to Amada, so I don't really know much about it, if it's any good or not. It's been here for a while though. And the outside looks clean and nice. It looks like it says available, so it looks like they closed down, so maybe they didn't do well. I mean, the shopping center's kind of nice. It's not like dirty or run down or anything. It's just in a weird spot that doesn't have a lot of visual appeal. Like, you can't really see this stuff from the street, which makes it hard. Someone at the bus stop looking at me. What am I doing? Talking to myself. We have another Walgreens. This one's actually still a Walgreens. And then we have whatever this is in the corner. Some sort of pump substation. Well site from Salt River Project. Alright, let's get over there. We don't have a walkie man right now. This Safeway across the street's been in here a long time. I believe it's been a Safeway the whole time too. It hasn't rebranded or anything like that. I don't think it has. If it has, I don't remember what it would have been. I believe Safeway is now owned by Albertsons Corporation, so they're all under the same umbrella now. You know, maybe a long time ago it might have been called something like Smitty's. It's been Safeway for as long as I can remember it though. Is this light gonna let me go? Who knows? Alright, now it's changing. This street light here is kind of weird because the power lines are going directly over the lights. And it's kind of obscuring it. You can still kind of see it around, but it's a lot more difficult to see it. Because it's got occlusion in it. Alright, trying to decide which way we're going to go. I guess we're going to go this way. It looks like there's a walkway over here to this Take 5 oil change place. I never felt like I could trust a place like this that can do an oil change in 5 minutes. But who knows, maybe they can. I'm trying to remember what this used to be. It didn't used to be this. This might have been Long John Silver's at one point. Here we are. So this place here, both of these together, used to be one big facility. And this was my favorite place to go as a kid. Used to be called Jungle Jim's Playland. It was like an indoor safari themed arcade slash amusement park. And they had like little cars and stuff in there and roller coasters and things. And it was really fun when I was little. They had bumper cars. They had like a safari thing. And it was the thing I liked to do the most. Like every birthday I would want to go there, and anytime we had soccer end of the year parties we would go there. But now it's turned into a Dollar Tree slash reception hall. No longer the Jungle Jim's Playland that I remember. Playlands like that used to be a lot more popular in the mid to late 90s. That was around the time when Discovery Zone was real big too. And then in that time frame, almost every single McDonald's had a play place. Burger King had a play place. Chick-fil-A had a play place. They all had their indoor little playgrounds to try to compete. But just over time, people stopped going to those places. Many of them fell through. Don't really know much about the places that are on this side here. Sounds like the order board over there is talking. A tattoo parlor, Tipsy Cactus, Tap House and Distillery, Bottle Shop. That storage place has always been there that I can remember. I don't believe that this shopping center has a name as well. But the leasing company that's in charge of it is Arizona Partners. Guy has a very unfortunate name, Mr. Ben Epstein. Pollack Cafe. There's a comic store. It's just kind of weird coming over here and seeing this. I haven't been over here in like 30 years. I've never really needed to go into the shopping center. And Jungle Gym's Playland closed down a long time ago. Might have been like early 2000s when it went out. I don't know if they just went out of business or they just decided that they're tired of it. I can't really remember much of what else used to be around the outside of it other than what used to be there. I thought that there was an Ace Hardware around here. Maybe I'm thinking of a different shopping center. Third Eye Thrift. Thrift and Vintage. Fit Body Boot Camp. Angry Crab Shack. That's been here a long time. I think that's been here as long as I can remember as well. It's been here for quite some time. I've never been there though. It smells good out here. Smells like fried seafood, kinda. We got Taco Bell. And then they have Dairy Queen. This Dairy Queen has been here for a very long time too. Been here as long as I can remember. And it's still a Dairy Queen all these years later. This one's one of the uncommon variants. It's the Grill and Chill. We'll wait to see if this guy's gonna drive over here. He's not. So this one actually sells like food and stuff. Although Dairy Queen's food is not very good. The only thing I ever really get there if I go there would be chicken tendies. Jeez. Crazy drivers tonight. This is the corner of Alma School in Guadalupe. We'll walk across over there to see this side of the shopping center, and then we'll see where we get from there. Man, you're still beeping at that guy. We do not have the walkie man. Even though I could probably walk it right now. We'll wait it. Across the street you have Goldberg and Osborne. I always remember those commercials as a kid. 1-800-EAGLE. It's a law firm that's been here for a very long time. Maybe we'll walk that side too. I think we'll have enough time. Although there is no real time limit to my videos. Let's just try to get a good gauge of the area. Hey, we got a walkie man. This Safeway was one of the few stores where I could find my good beef jerky. The Old Trapper beef jerky was pretty good, and this is the only one of the few places at the time that had the spicy variant. It was hard to find that one. Now it's pretty much universally available anywhere that you get beef jerky, but it was difficult to find it several years ago, back when it first started coming over here in Arizona. It's really bright in this lot. It smells like that they're baking something. They must be making the cookies for tomorrow, because it smells kind of bakey. Firestone Complete Auto Care. I'm surprised there's still Firestones around. They never really did bounce back after that huge recall fiasco like 20 years ago, where people with Firestone tires, they had like a bad batch of them, and people were blowing out on the highway and flipping and crashing and dying and stuff. Bernie's beads. Every bead that you could imagine. Another State Farm office. Watermark and snacks. Tummy's Peru flavor. Don't know what that is. They sure do have a lot of used tires back here. The White Dove Thrift Store. I've been in here a couple times. Not really my kind of stuff. It's more like vintage clothing and glassware. They don't really have any electronics or stuff like that. That guy went in there looking to see if they had any like old video game stuff, as I like to collect that stuff. They have the next door area as well. I didn't know that. Also, like fancy furniture over here. That's new. I don't remember that being part of the store. A guitar store, an animal hospital, and Urban Bowl smoothies and juices. It says it's open, but it's not. For some reason somebody's parking right in front of the guitar store. I don't know why, but we'll move on. Oh, she's actually going into the guitar store. I guess she's the owner, maybe. Store for lease. Total Wireless. Ameritemps? I wonder what that is. Oh, maybe it's a temp agency for temp work. Oh, this center actually has a name, so we can actually use this as the title for the video this week. Even though this isn't really the main focus of it, I wanted to mostly go see Jungle Jim's Playland, or where it used to be. This is Pollack Safeway Plaza. At least on this corner. There are quite a lot of shops in here, and it's not that bad looking. Like, it looks like they remodeled the fascia. Yeah, it looks good. It smells over here like marijuana. Man, there are a lot of people coming into the shopping center at this hour. Here's what I guess you call the front side of the Firestone store. Firestone's kind of like a Pep Boys, or what Pep Boys used to be, because they went out of business. But you can take your car here and they can do all sorts of work to it. Brakes, alignments, alternators, just general auto works. I'm not sure how useful that would be nowadays with many cars being computerized or specialized parts, stuff like that. The Pollack Safeway Center. Been noticing a lot of these centers will use the name of like one of their biggest stores, the one that's been here the longest. Oh, they're racing. That wasn't even a contest. Maybe they weren't racing. That guy blew him away. This is sure an exciting corner. I mean, we have a guy beeping and honking at that guy. We had that guy peeling out. We had the other guy peeling out. One more stop across the way. Let's go look over there. Oh no, there's no button. How do I push it? There's literally no button. Okay, we might not be able to go that way. We'll see. Somebody vandalized it and stole the button. We'll see if it switches and allows me to go or not. If not, we might have to figure out how to just walk it. Someone's listening to the big... Oh, hey, it did change. Man, why is everyone aggressively driving over here? Guys, hauling down the road. It's like midnight. It might actually be midnight. Let me just double check. Forgot what time it is right now. It is 11:50 right now. It's almost midnight. It's close enough. Here is Goldberg and Osborne, a law office that's been in this state for a very long time, as long as I can remember. And they always have the commercials that feature the little eagle up there. I don't know if this is a shopping center I can walk all the way around or like what the deal is with it. There's a marijuana store. Dr. Smoke Jr. It's weird that there's a Firestone place across the street and then there's a Midas over here, which is like another auto center. Complete Auto Care. Alright, looks like this is a walk around the back area. A lot of like wheelchair vehicles. Yikes! Someone's coming around the corner really fast. Wow, there are a lot of wheelchair vehicles. Is there like a dealer over here? There's like more over here in this area. A beauty bar. You know, that's actually, I think, one of the first beauty bars that we've seen over here. Unlike that place we found a couple weeks ago, where they were all like stacked next to each other. A white school bus. Old Path Baptist Church. Here's the main entrance to Goldberg and Osborne. Eminence Medical. That's the Baptist Church's bus. I wonder if they have all these handicap vehicles as well. Desert Title. A lot of these title companies have been popping up all over the place since the DMV is kind of third-partied this out. You used to have to do it at the DMV, but nowadays you go to any of these title places and they can adjust their titles for you, for a fee, of course. So say if you buy or sell your car, they can assist you with that, registering it in the new name. This bar, whatever it is still going. I hear music in there. I've never been on this side of these buildings. I've always seen them from the front, but never been on this side. We'll walk past the bar on the way back. Well, let's see what we got over here. It says no through traffic, dead end. So we might not have much else over here. Looks like a lot of vacant centers. House Fire Industries. What the heck does House Fire Industries do? I don't know what that is. It says it's a dead end, but it don't look like a dead end. It actually goes all the way out. This looks like it used to be a restaurant or something. It just looks like it was a drive-through at one point. There's a self-storage center over here. Aero self-storage. House Fire. Oh, Mindustries. Mindustries? What is this place? I don't know what it is. Maybe they deal with house fires? Maybe it's an insurance for house fires? Not sure. We're just about to finish up our walk. Once we get back across the street, then we'll be back to where we started. Hear lots of loud talking at the bar. I'm not sure what bar this is. It doesn't look like it's on the sign. There's a photography store? I don't remember seeing that. Cool. You got Parts Authority across the street over there. They've been here for a while. Lots of crickets out here. This shopping center over here always stood out to me just because of its strange style. Like it's got like the Spanish tile roof, and then it has these stained glass windows. It kind of has like that, like Mexico star thing. I don't know what you call those, but it's like an concrete embossment, and it usually has like colorful tiles in it. I think that one is actually a window. Yeah, that's this side. Mostly I wanted to talk about that side, but even though not much to talk about when the thing's not there anymore. This is Seville Square. That's actually a cool marquee. We might make that the marquee for the video this week. We actually have a button this time. Alright, well that's the four corners of this section in Mesa, Arizona. They got us up at Alma School in Guadalupe. That's some of the history that I remember from this area. Where are all these people going? It's midnight on a Thursday. I guess it's Friday morning, I guess you'd say. There's a lot of people driving around out here. Looks like something's scraping under that car. Alright, we'll cut back this way and we'll get to the car and we'll end this video off. It's not too warm out today. Yesterday we just had this strawberry moon and it was pretty cool. Like right around 8 or 9 o'clock, the moon was like really low and it was really big. It was like a bright orange. Supposedly that effect is not going to happen for like another 20 years. It's like 2047 or something like that. So that was cool. I got to see that yesterday. Didn't get to go out and record it, and I wasn't out in the desert and a cool place to go see it, but I did see it on the driveway home. Here's the back side of Walgreens, where they have the drive-through pharmacy. Walgreens has kind of been hurting a lot lately. Everyone's been transitioning to different pharmacies. People like the Amazon pharmacy because you can get it delivered to your house. You don't have to physically go here, drop off your prescription, then wait around an hour or more, and then come back and get it. Not really the way of current generation thinking. So people don't want to do that, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to go to the stupid pharmacy, and that's the only reason people would go there. They sell other stuff in there like it's a little store, but no one wants any of that other stuff. The only time I ever may go in there would be like after Easter to pick up some candy or other things like that. Alright, we're here. No tickets or anything, we're good. Let's get inside. Alright, I got this new cushion pillow. Got my back. I'm not sure if I like it yet. It kind of is uncomfortable and not very nice. It's better than the old red one I used to have over here, though. It's starting to get holes and stuff in it, so that's not fun. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Some reminiscing with me back in the olden days when I was a kid and having fun. Not no more though. Now it's just a different store, Dollar Tree, and a reception hall, but that's a little bit of my knowledge of this area. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. See you guys next week for some more Binaural Recording Sights and Sound with me, host Dan. And have a good one. Not sure where we're going next week, but we'll find something.